Welcome gamers, Hazardor here. Today I'm bringing you a kind of special video. I've never done anything like this on my channel before, so let me know if you like it or if you think it's a bad idea and you want to see the other content I've been making. But anyway, this video will be about intros and outros and which one is better for your channel and the advantages and disadvantages of each one. Just before I get into it though, it's worth noting that it's better to have an intro and an outro than only one of them. This video is for people who don't have the time to make both of them, don't have the finances to buy both of them because some people can't make them themselves, or the people who don't have the skill to make both of them, they only know how to make one of them. Firstly, let's go through the intro. The pros of having an intro is that you can get the viewer interested. This is very, very important. If you have a very sharp intro, it's also got to be quick, that's important. If you have an intro with special sound effects, funny sound effects, or even a funny little clip at the start that will catch their attention, it's more likely that they won't click away from the video, even if your video is not even of that higher quality. That intro will give them, the view that your video is quality and you are a professional at making YouTube videos. It also looks more professional if your intro matches your channel art. Your banner and your little profile picture, if they match your intro, you'll look much more professional and everything will look the same. If for example your banner and your intro are different fonts or different colors, it doesn't really match. It looks a bit strange, if you understand what I mean. You see the bigger YouTubers out there, their intros most of the time they match their banner and channel art. YouTube's not just for making videos, you're making a brand here, and if in the future for example you're looking to sell t-shirts or something like that, quite a lot of YouTubers do that. However, there are cons of having an intro. If it is too long, the viewer loses interest. This happens a lot, and I've saw a lot of people comment on this in forums and in other videos. The way viewers lose interest most obviously is if the intro is shit. Let's be honest, if you've got a bad intro, it's got bad audio, it just doesn't look great or whatever, they're gonna click off the video and say, oh, this guy's a time waster, let's go and watch something else. But the mistake I see in many intros is they are too long. Intros should be no longer than 5 seconds. If you've got an intro that's over 10 seconds, me, personally, I usually click off the video. Because, they've put in so much time in the intro, I've just got a feeling that they haven't put much time in the video. They've just concentrated on making this intro look really nice, and they've just, half-assed the video. And the video is what people want to watch. The intro is just there to, adds to the experience. Keep your intros, if you can, below 5 seconds. A good example of an intro is Level Cap Gaming. That lasts about 4 seconds, or, well, 5 seconds maybe is a bit too short. 6 seconds, no more than above 7. Another con is that good intros take skill. Obviously, you can make simple little intros where, your name just flashes across the screen, or there's a glint on it, or it sort of dissolves onto the screen or whatever. But good intros do take a lot of skill, and I imagine that not all of you are masters at Sony Vegas or whatever software you use to edit your videos and to make intros. So, that is a con because, well, I personally don't know how to make an intro on Sony Vegas. That's why I haven't got one. Some of you may be saying you don't have to make it, you can get them off the internet. That is very true, and I've even looked into that. I just typed in free intro templates. But the problem with this is, you look at the amount of views these videos have got. Some of these videos have got 500,000 views. You may look at that and think, well, what's wrong with that? They've got a good name out there, they're a popular channel, it's good having the same intro as other people. No, it's not. You want to be original on YouTube. Have your own stuff, don't copy people. Despite this not being copying, other people will just look at that and say, oh, I've seen that intro, 10, 20 different times on other people's channels. This guy doesn't really know what he's doing, he's just getting things off other people. That just doesn't look very professional to me. I've saw some intros on over 20 channels. You just look at them and think, oh, he's one of these guys again. Despite all of these things, if you can make a good intro and you have the skill to make them, definitely go for it. Moving on to outros. Me personally, I do have an outro. The pros of having an outro are you can get more views, subscribers and likes. At the end of the day, this is what you want from your channel. Many people evaluate if a channel's good or not through the amount of subscribers they've got. Views, as you guys know, the amount of views you got is the amount of money you make off YouTube if you're interested in that. And likes gets your name out there, that makes your channel more popular, and I'm not too sure, don't quote me on this, but it makes you more searchable in the search engines. So if you get these 3 things, you know, your YouTube career is just going to go up and up and up. If you guys don't know what an outro is, I'm sure you all do, but it's just when you have a couple of videos, or one video at the end of your original video, and they can click on that, they go to another video. That means you get an extra view. If these guys keep doing this, and all your videos have intros, they'll be like, you know, this guy knows what he's doing, I like his content, leave a sub. If you don't have an outro, on the other hand, they may just watch one video, and then just, you know, click off it and go on the other one, which you obviously don't want. You want them to stay on your channel and watch your content. Now the next pro is just my opinion. I think they are easier to make. You'll see the one at the end of this video. It's just simple. I made it on Photoshop. It took me an hour, half an hour maximum. I think an outro is more important than an intro. I could not really think of any cons for outros, but I didn't want to leave it blank, so I put begging. Some people may say that if you put an outro at the end, you know, with a thumbs up, subscribe or whatever, they think, oh, this guy is just desperate for likes and stuff. He keeps reminding us, subscribe to my channel, leave a like. But, you know, it's not really a con at the end of the day, is it? As long as you don't say, guys, leave a comment, leave a subscription on my channel once in your video, that's fine. But yeah, to round up, in my opinion, I think an outro is more important than an intro. An outro can lead to someone binge watching all your videos. They just click on another and another and another, and then he might even leave a subscription at the end. An intro, on the other hand, that doesn't gain you any more views, does it? Once they've clicked on that video, you know, your view is there. That's not going to make them subscribe to your channel, I highly doubt. The only thing intros do is make people to stop clicking off them. Outros, on the other hand, make people want more. But just so you guys have this clear, I'm not hating intros or whatever. I've watched many people out there, they have quality intros, and you know, it's very positive for their channel. But I think if you're going to have one or the other, go for an outro. If you can make an intro and you're a genius at Sony Vegas or whatever, go for it. But I'm just giving my personal opinion on which one is better for a channel. In conclusion, if you only have little time or skill, go for an outro. But anyway guys, thanks for watching, like, comment and subscribe for more.